The main navigation panel lets you access your records by type. You can access your organizations and people. You can also access organizations and people records you've identified as leads, customers, and suppliers. To find an existing record, such as a lead, click on the Leads icon from the left main navigation panel. You will see a list of your existing lead records. By default, BlueCamroo shows you recently added leads. These are leads recently added to the system. We call this a view. You know what view you're looking at by looking up at the dynamic breadcrumb bar. We can see here we're looking at leads, and we're looking at the recently added view. Let's say you want to see all of your lead records. There are two ways of doing that. The first is a search. Each part of a breadcrumb in the dynamic breadcrumb bar has two parts. The breadcrumb indicating where you are as you open records, and the options portion indicated by the downward pointing caret. We call the breadcrumb bar dynamic because not only can you use it to move back, you can also drop down options. Dropping down the dynamic portion, we can see two important options: Search and Create View. Search lets us search for records. So let's say you want to search for leads in Michigan. Simply set up a search for records where the state equals Michigan. Then click Search. If we left these fields blank and click Search, we would see all of our lead records. It would, of course, be time-consuming to recreate a Michigan search every time you wanted to see your Michigan leads, or a blank search to see all of your records. Creating a view is a way of setting up a permanent search. Give your view a name, for example, Michigan Leads. Set up your search criteria. In this case, it's pretty simple. Find leads where state equals Michigan. You can set up more complex views using Boolean logic. For example, you want Michigan leads owned only by you, and leads that are in the automotive industry. Click Save. Dropping down the dynamic portion of your view breadcrumb, we can see your Michigan view is now available. If you hover over your view, you'll see an Edit icon. Click this icon to edit or even delete the view criteria. You might also find it helpful to set up a view that displays all of your records, for example, all of your leads. To do this, simply create a blank view. Note the Set as Default View option. If you click this, BlueCamroo will show you this view first when you open the record type. Let's open an actual record. You'll notice BlueCamroo adds another dynamic breadcrumb. The breadcrumb bar here indicates you're looking at a lead record, you found it via the Michigan Leads view, and of course, what actual lead you're currently viewing. The third dynamic breadcrumbs option portion drops down and reveals a quick way of accessing other records found via the Michigan Leads view. This is helpful if, say, you want to quickly work through all of your Michigan leads and verify if any are missing contact information. In the main pane, upon opening a record, you get the record's update stream. Let's say you open your record's list of opportunities. you get another dynamic breadcrumb. Here you can click the Opportunities breadcrumb and move back to the page of Opportunities. Alternatively, you can click the lead's name in the dynamic breadcrumbs and return to the Update stream. Finally, you can move back to the initial view. Or use the View's dynamic menu to jump to a new view.